Hello, my beautiful diamond. SheilaTruelove here with you. It is Saturday. I was listening to a TikTok here in terms of 50-50 because a lot of women don't believe in it, and then you have some women who do. Like, I think you have maybe 50% of women who do believe in 50-50 and they don't have a problem with it. And then you have 50% of women who they want a man to pay for everything. I was listening to this gentleman here, and I agree with him. I've always been a 50-50 type of girl. And if you are listening to my story times, I have a whole playlist with nothing but story times. And you get to understand and see why I'm a firm believer in 50-50. And I recall hearing this dude on YouTube, and he was talking about when he pays for everything, then he feels he has the right to beat that ASS. And I was like, what? And you'd be surprised how many men feel that way. They feel that if they're doing the financial heavy lifting and they're paying for everything, that gives them certain liberties and certain rights. But what this gentleman here is saying, I agree with him.
So I had this conversation today with this woman, and she was talking about, do you do 50-50 relationships? And I said, yeah, I do, because I don't believe in paying for everything and a woman not doing shit. But I say not everybody think like that. You got some women that want a man to pay for everything. I feel like a real woman is not gonna let you do that. Like, she gonna bring something to the table too. And she was like, yeah. And she said, but it's not even about money. I said, well, all of them don't think like that, but some of them just care about what you got, not like you for who you are. So I had this conversation.
And I had to leave my comment, and I left my comment, and I said, I have always been a 50-50 type of lady. That includes 50-50 when it comes to the housework, when it comes to the cooking, when it comes to the childcare, when it comes to you doing your own laundry, and we're doing 50-50 on that. Ironing, sewing, everything is 50-50. It's not just about the money, like he said. But I always believe that as adults and as grown-ups, that's your responsibility to take care of yourself. When you grow up as an adult, don't you usually move into your own place and you paying for your own rent or your own mortgage? Well, actually, you have so many women who are buying houses and they're paying for their own mortgage. They're paying for their everything. So when you have a man, you're not going to have to pay the whole amount. He's going to contribute 50-50, and that 50% that he's putting, that's the 50% that you're saving. So anytime things get stupid, you're always going to have savings and you're always going to have a backup plan. And that's very important. I don't have a problem with 50-50 because at least I'm not paying for the whole thing 100. That's crazy, stupid money that I'm saving. And I assure you, I will make sure that he's doing 50-50 of the housework. I don't have to worry about childcare. I don't think women who are 45 and up have to worry about children and all of that, When a woman is like 45 and up, I don't think she's looking to have children. Or normally women who want children, they already have children by then, along with men. They already have the children by then. So that's like, no. But when it comes to financially, I think a man is supposed to provide 100% when it comes to guidance, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to being a teacher, when it comes to being a leader. You're supposed to provide me with those type of things. But when it comes to finance, I'm not his daughter. I'm not a child. I'm a grown-up. And I appreciate the fact that he's paying 50-50 of the rent, the utilities, the food, the Wi-Fi, all that extra money that I get to save. Are you kidding me? And I don't have to worry about him trying to pull rank, talking about this is my place, I own it, I pay for everything. Trust me, they're going to throw that in your face. It's coming. And you have a lot of women who says, my grandfather and my grandparents, the granddad paid for everything. But the one thing they're not going to tell you is all the abuse that the grandmother had to put up with. For instance, really, I was this older woman, her name escapes me at the moment, and she was telling you all the stuff that she went through, what her husband was putting her through, honey. She put up with so much abuse. And then I look at a lot of the videos about trad wives, and so many of these trad wives are so sorry that they were stay-at-home mothers and they depended on their husbands, because when the, excuse my French, when the shit hit the fan, just listen to my story times. That'll tell you everything. Twinkle, 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 be careful and take care of yourself.